Trust me, it's paradise. This is where the hungry come to feed. For mine is a generation that circles the globe in search of something we haven't tried before. So never refuse an invitation. Never resist the unfamiliar. Never fail to be polite. And never outstay the welcome. Just keep your mind open and suck in the experience. And if it hurts, you know what? It's probably worth it. You hope and you dream, but you never believe that something's gonna happen for you. Not like it does in the movies. And when it actually does, you expect it to feel different.
What's happening, my boys? We're back, dudes! Holy shit! Hold on a second. Am I actually tan, or do I just... I think I have like a slight tan, dude. What's happening, boys? And I am back from vacation finally. It's been 12 days since I've had a video that I did on the day. I pre-recorded 12 videos and released them over the 12 days that I was in Beirut in Lebanon, and it was just an amazing trip. The intro that I did doesn't come close to doing it justice. Lebanon is a beautiful, beautiful country, and the time I had in Beirut and the fans that I met there and just the time there was absolutely incredible. For those of you guys that live in Beirut, I went to a beach called Lazy Bee like 3 times while I was there, and it was just so chill. So it's Lazy Bee, and then went to Riviera, and then spent some times in El Shouf. I believe that's what it was called, El Shouf, the mountain region there, and it was absolutely amazing. The food was amazing, which I'll cover in some of these Q&A questions. But yeah, basically just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back, gonna get back to doing regular vids, which I did while I was gone. I think the videos I had available while I was gone were actually pretty freaking sweet. But yeah, I'm freaking back from vacation, boys, and it's freaking awesome. So you guys are probably curious, wait, what did you do on vacation? None of that matters as much as the fact that I was able to pick up some freaking Kinder Eggs, aka Überraschung, guys, and I can freaking have these while I'm recording a 400,000 Q&A episode, which is really, really crazy for me to say. So really just kicking things off, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 400,000 subscribers. We're now close to 430,000 subscribers, but this is the 400K Q&A, and I want to thank all you guys for asking questions, and also just want to thank you guys for the support over the past 2.5 years, which is crazy to say that I've been doing YouTube for just over 2.5 years, which is really, really nuts. Also returning to an episode is the green Coca-Cola, which is still freaking me out, but it's just gonna have to happen. I got back, I landed 3 hours ago, and I didn't have a video for today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna chop up some of the Lebanon footage, and we're gonna do a 400K Q&A. Let's freaking get into it. If you guys do enjoy the episode, hit that like button per usual as well. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, those links can be found in the description below. But let's crack on with the first question. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I can barely see right now, and I'm having to pronounce his name. Vukasin Milosevic, which I think I did a pretty good job on, asks, when you started with YouTube, did you even think about 100K subs? And the easy answer is no. Like, when I first started, and I think I answered this question pretty much every Q&A, and I'll try and answer it differently each time. No, I did not for a second think I'd ever hit 100,000 subscribers. I wasn't even looking at, like, the money side of it. I didn't even know that side of it really even existed. I just wanted to upload and share my gaming experiences. You know, I didn't even start out playing FIFA. The first videos on my channel were like PlanetSide, Age of Empires. I think I even did a little bit of Counter-Strike, which I did a little bit on my second channel. Yeah, I didn't even think about 100,000 subscribers. There was a moment at the MLS, for those of you guys that remember, the MLS Unlock the Cup tournament, which Kick TV put on about 2 years ago when I was at 5,000 subscribers. I was easily the lowest sub YouTuber participating in that tournament. I remember we were at the hotel in New York, and Japes was sitting next to me, and he was like, bro, you're gonna hit 100,000 subscribers in no time. And I remember just looking at him being like, dude, that's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna hit 100,000 subscribers. Now we're at 430,000 subscribers, and so much has happened. I've met so many great people, and yeah, man, didn't even think about it at the time, but completely, totally blessed to be in the position I am at the moment. Thank you for your question, Vukasin Milosevic. Samuel Tui asks, if you could be any soup, what kind of soup would you be? Just because I like chicken noodle soup. Lobster bisque is really good as well, but yeah, I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna go chicken noodle because chicken's amazing and I fucking love chicken noodle soup. Mviz, or MBZ, asks, the world is coming to an end. You must choose between saving Shakira from an 8-legged dragon with a rabbit tail or eating the last McDonald's meal. Which would you choose? Zway Q&A. Well, that's gonna be a sad day for Shakira because she's getting eaten by an 8-legged dragon with a rabbit tail. McDonald's. Get in, cunt. Samuel Schneider asks, bist du ein Schweinbraten? Samuel Schneider, du bist ein Schweinbraten. Saba asks, if you had 3 minutes to say anything to Piqué, what would you say? I don't need 3 minutes, dude. I need 2 seconds. Fuck you. No, but seriously, dude, Piqué kicked a soccer ball at Shakira's face the other day. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like 2 days ago, Piqué thought it was a funny idea to fucking call Shakira out of the bedroom and say, hey, well, he didn't even say anything. He just kicked her with a soccer ball twice. How do you do that to Shakira? Fuck you, PK. Wissam Alhaj asks, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, dude. What would you be if you weren't a YouTuber? I don't know, bro. That's a really good question. Again, this is another question I get quite often whenever I do Q&As, but what would I be if I wasn't? I am tan. I legit am tan. I didn't think it was possible, but this isn't the lighting at this point. I think I've actually achieved some sort of base element tan on my body, which is actually something I thought was impossible. But I've been in the sun for 12 days nonstop. So what would I be if I wasn't a YouTuber? God, man, I don't know. I'd probably be in the job that I hated before. Possibly. No, I probably would have left it by that point. By this point, I probably would have left it. I was like in a job in between, like a job I really liked and not knowing what I wanted to do. So right now, I might be back in Los Angeles doing some sort of production assistant or production job, which is what my passion was in school. Pretty much entertaining was my passion, but I didn't discover that. I didn't have an outlet to do that. Like, YouTube wasn't something that I thought I would ever be good at or something I could make my job, if that makes sense. But I always wanted to do something in entertainment. For a long time, I thought I wanted to be a screenwriter, but honestly, I didn't have the attention span to write like an awesome script. I had a bunch of ideas for like cool screenplays, but when it came to executing and like actually writing the screenplay, I just didn't have that. I didn't have that characteristic. For those of you guys that don't know what a screenwriter is, those are the guys that write the films. You know, there's director, actor, all that stuff. The screenwriter is the guy you never really hear about, but he's the person that actually writes the films. That's what I wanted to do, or what I thought I wanted to do for a long time. And I might actually be able to maybe, if you know, whenever YouTube ends or whatever happens, or if YouTube could even possibly help me get into that. But yeah, I put that on hold, and I still do a little bit of writing on the side, which you guys see a little bit of that in my intros. I do really crazy stuff. Oftentimes I write those out as scripts. So yeah, so that's something you might not have known beforehand. Griffin R asks, how many languages do you speak? Also, where were you born? It would be great if this is featured. Keep it up, man. Thank you for your question, Griffin R. And okay, so I speak. Okay, well, obviously I speak English. I don't even know why I mentioned that. But I also speak German. I'm not fluent in it, but basically I understand everything, and then I can speak pretty well. I can't really write well, and I can't really read well, but I can understand everything, and I speak it pretty good, so I can, have a conversation. If I'm living in Germany, I could get around and do all the stuff I needed to do. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm fluent at it. I definitely was more proficient at it when I was young, when I was living in Germany. And yeah, and then conversational Spanish, but I don't think it's fair to say that I speak Spanish. I can't say that. Leg Monkey says, if you had to spend the rest of your life alone on an island and you could only take 3 things, what would you take? Shakira, a Mrs. Kitzel. Ooh. And a gun, in case and a gun. In case PK ever tried tracking us down, I'd have to be able to stop him. So Shakira, a Mrs. Kitzel, and a gun. Pro Trejo asks, what kind of horse? This horse. Ethan Wells asks, what is the highlight of your YouTube career and your goal when you started YouTube? YouTube, not my tube, not your tube. My goal when I started YouTube really was just to share my gaming experience. Like, I just wanted to share with other people and show them how I enjoyed my games or how I played my games. I tried doing some tutorials on first-person shooters, but really soon realized that that wasn't really what I was cut out to do. And found that just like playing the game naturally as I would play it and like reacting to things how I would react to them naturally, that's sort of like what I would be good at doing on YouTube. So It took a long time to figure that out, but once I did, I was pretty happy with it. The highlight of my YouTube career, there's a few. I mean, technically this trip I went on in Lebanon was a highlight because I wouldn't have been able to take this trip if it weren't for YouTube. So the entire time I was there, I'm like, my God, I'm so fortunate to be in a situation where I can edit videos 10 days ahead or 12 days ahead and just go on a trip to Lebanon, you know, and have an amazing time, which I did. And in the next couple days, I'll tell you guys some stories about, you know, my time in Beirut and that sort of stuff. But another highlight would probably be PAX East in Boston last year with, you know, Nep, Skills, Jesse, Tobias, Itani, and then meeting some other people there, like meeting the Sidemen at the Twitch party. Like, all that stuff was absolutely amazing. Stuff that I never thought that I would ever do. I met JJ, KSI there. Didn't talk often, didn't talk very in depth, but just like being around someone that paved the way for the FIFA community in such a way that he did was really inspiring, and was actually just, it was one of those moments where like, Jesus, like I'm actually here and this is actually happening right now. It's just really cool to experience. And then just traveling in general, being a gamer and like being recognized. I have to say this, being recognized. When I was in Beirut, I met like 20 or 25 fans, and one particular story stands out. So I was chilling on the balcony of the apartment where my friend was staying, and I stayed with him at his family's at his condo, and we were chilling on the balcony. In my periphery, in the corner of my eye, I saw like 3 people like waving up, and I was like, nah, that's not what it is. Turns out I had tweeted out a picture of the view earlier that morning, and they had pinpointed where I was based on that picture, and they were waving for me to come down. And I checked Twitter, and sure enough, it says, Zway, come down. I went down, I met like freaking 6 or 7 awesome freaking, you know, Zway fans, and it was like probably one of the trippiest and one of the most awesome moments of my life. Marv Talks asks, what's the secret of your hair, bro? If I told you that, I would have to kill you. No, but seriously, there's no secret to the hair. It's just, I don't really do anything in my hair. I just wash it. Shampoo, conditioner, have to. If you have long hair, you have to use conditioner as well. And yeah, just I apply a little bit of product into it every day because my hair gets like really big, I guess. But yeah, there's no secret. Next TV asks, do you have a grill? Yes, I do have a grill. It is sitting right outside my room, and it is a really awesome grill, and sometimes I put sausages in it. Ryan Seth asks, have you ever heard of a creature named a gibbet? I have not, but I'm going to look it up right now, and here's a picture of a gibbet.
Look at the branch, it's just like...
Mathis Henderson asks, do you have a girlfriend or have you ever had one? I don't have a girlfriend currently, but I have had a girlfriend in my life. Like, that was one of the more common questions in the Q&A. Like, is it not like... Is it a YouTube thing or is it just a me thing that are people like would be completely shocked if I had a girlfriend or ever had a girlfriend in history? Tita Ramos asks, what is your favorite food? God, favorite food, I'll tell you right now, like I love a good Papa John's pizza. A lot of people don't like Papa John's, which is strange to hear. Everyone says like Domino's or Pizza Hut. I love Papa John's, but like that's not my favorite food. That's just like the easy answer. Like pizza's the easy answer. Favorite food, chicken Alfredo is real. I love chicken Alfredo, a good pasta. And then the Lebanese food I had while I was in Lebanon was just unreal. Like it made me have like diarrhea for days on end, and my stomach was absolutely fucking ravaged by it. But it was probably some of the most delicious food I ever had. Alfredo is mental asked, if you had to choose one beverage, which one would you choose? McCafe, Mrs. Skitzel, or Fanta? Holy shit, that's a question. You want to know what? I'd have to go Mrs. Skitzel because it's the healthiest one. If I had to choose one beverage, yeah. Because if I went Fanta and I had that more than any other beverage, that would be really unhealthy. If I had a McCafe, that'd probably be the second most unhealthy, but it still actually would be pretty healthy. But Mrs. Kitzel, by far and away, is the most healthy, so I'd probably go Mrs. Kitzel. And I love Mrs. Kitzel. Hazard360 asks, what was the worst thing that happened at school? Now, I didn't experience bullying. I didn't experience a whole lot of bullying in when I was in grade school or grammar school, middle school, and high school or college. But farting in class in like 9th grade, like in one of the first days of being in high school, was probably the worst. Was that the worst thing that happened to me? I broke several bones playing different sports. I got like concussions in football, but probably farting in class in 9th grade, like in one of the first days, was probably the worst fucking thing ever. Because like, you don't want to be known as the guy that farts in class right off the bat in high school. Like, that's not the reputation you want. Trini asks, how are you so good at accents? I don't think I'm good at accents, but if you think that I'm good at accents, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Like right now, I'm really into an Australian YouTuber by the name of Alex. Fucking hell! Oh, Shooter Williamson, aka Alex Williamson. Probably one of the funniest people on YouTube. If you haven't checked out his channel, I don't know how anyone that's Australian or is an Aussie, you guys will know exactly who I'm talking about. And if you haven't, go check out Alex Williamson, aka Shooter Williamson. Just some of the funniest content on YouTube. I rewatch his videos like daily. Absolutely amazing. He's a fucking hard cunt, mate. He's a fucking get in hard cunt. You need to go to his YouTube channel and subscribe to that cunt. But anyway, boys, that is the 400k Q&A. And per usual, guys, whenever we hit a milestone, I just don't, like, there's nothing I can do or say really to really live up to the amount of thank you that I have to say to you guys. You guys have put me in an incredible position, and don't think for a second that I take that for granted. Like, I'm so fortunate to be here, and it's all because of you guys. So 430,000 subscribers strong, almost, and possibly 500,000 either at the start of FIFA 16 or probably shortly into it would probably be an insane goal. So we'll do something sweet for 500k as well. But yeah, guys, from the bottom of my heart, just want to say thank you so much for the support and the continued support. You guys are the absolute best. But anyway, boys, if you did enjoy the episode, hit that like button as well. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I will see you guys for a fresh upload tomorrow. Back from vacation, so we're back to live uploads daily. And again, guys, just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, tschüss, later, ade.
What is happening, my bros?
Orange Red Bull, water. Orange Red Bull, water. Do I have